and welcome to the grand final edition of the Footy Show. Today we've got some new guests as of last week. So Josh, the host.
Michael.
Willie. Berrigan.
Awesome. Now we'll start with you, Michael. What's your role in the community?
My role is I'm a traditional owner for Wadeye and also coach for Dockers.
Awesome. And what do you do at the corrections?
Corrections, yeah.
Yeah.
Just working, help them boys not to get into trouble again.
Awesome. And Willie?
What's my role model? My role model is about here in the community. I just like to work with kids and give them a better future in their life. To help them continue.
Awesome. Berrigan?
I work with Willie down at the boarding house. I'm the deputy head of boarding down there, and also the ruckman for the Crows, not Alex, as they stated last week.
My role model is I work for school, in Nashville, and play fullback on the field.
Yeah. And you're also, vice captain of the Crows too. So very good to have you on the show, Donnie. All right, so we'll move on to, let's talk about the game last week. Berrigan, I'll grab your thoughts. I mean, you were rucking, and we know that the main ruckman for Pepe was laid out with a 1 week suspension. How'd you find it? Was it different?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we played Pepe 3 times this year, and every game Curtis easily had it over me. And they were also missing Junior, and I think that made a massive difference in the way Pepe Minardi played. Obviously, because Curtis, is such a good ruckman in the middle, and then he's got a boot on him that's about 60 metre. We've seen him kick it from 60 before, so I do say that was a massive loss for the Pepe boys. So.
Absolutely. And Donnie at fullback, how did you find the game?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, with the boys, pretty tough.
Yeah, awesome. So, I mean, the end result, Crows won by 60 points for anyone who didn't know. And this week, Michael, do you want to tell us who's in the grand final?
For this week?
Yep.
I'll go for Crow because Crow is the team that has been in Wadeye. So I want to see Crow to win for this grand final.
Awesome. So who do you think?
Even though you got a son playing for Palumpa. Corey, eh?
Yeah,
Corey.
I've got nephew.
Nephew, yeah.
But I'm afraid I go for Crow. Sorry, Corey.
Oh, no, you don't be telling Corey that.
He's ruck as well, so it'll be me and him in the ruck.
Yeah.
In the middle there.
Just to let everyone know that might not know, so Palumpa and Crows are in the final. Palumpa powers the outstation, the community about half an hour from here. Yeah. So, Willie, who do you think will win?
I'm not too sure who we would think would win. They're our best player against Adelaide Crow and Palumpa Power. What I'm guessing I suppose I'm going to go Power because my brother's played for it to my nephew.
Nice.
Sorry, Berrigan.
No, you're right.
Yeah. And Berrigan and Donnie, obviously you guys think the Crows. You've played Palumpa 3 times this year. How do you think you'll go against Palumpa, looking at the stats here, Crows, you guys are top of the ladder. You only lost 3 games for the year. Palumpa only lost 4 for the whole year. So 1 and 2, the best 2 teams in the comp in the grand final. How do you think you'll go against them?
It's going to be another tough game. Obviously, our last game against Palumpa during the season, they only had 15, and I think we put 60 on them that game. But definitely. And then again, it showed our first game in the finals. They came out and they were well prepared. I think we definitely weren't overconfident and came out expecting the win, and we fell short. So,
yeah. That's a really good point.
It's going to be a hard game though. I think it's going to go down to the wire. The last 3 grand finals, Crows have been in it. So this will be the 4th year, and it's always been down to the last wire where Crows have just lost in the end. So I think it's going to be another one. Hopefully Crows come out on top.
It's really interesting because Crows have obviously been in the last 3 grand finals and they've lost, and then Palumpa's been in the last 4 prelims and missed out on the granny. So it's the first time for Palumpa to actually be in the grand final. And obviously Palumpa won by 10 points against the Crows to get into the grand final early in this final series. So, Donnie, who do you think you'll match up on in the big day? Mark, are you maybe? Yeah? I think that'll be a good matchup, Donnie. I reckon you in the back 6 there will lead the boys, and my tip's the Crows. I think the Crows will get up. I mean, they're training tonight, and look, to be the coach of 3 losing grand finals, surely this is the one. Surely this is the one. So, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to cross in live to Chris in Darwin. How's everything going over there in Darwin, Chris?
Yeah, thanks, Joshy. This is Matho coming at you live from TIO Stadium up in Darwin. I've been up here this week doing a Michael Long Learning and Leadership camp with some Borroloola kids. It's been going great. They're learning about leadership, healthy eating, good choices, going to school, getting an education, all those good things that are great for the community. So a lot to get through. What a game we had last weekend between the Nungal Crows and the Pepperminati Bulldogs. Crows just too good on the day. They came out firing. We had Dooley kick 7 goals. He was on fire. Danger kicked 3. That's Mark Kurangai, sorry. Yeah, what a game. That's great pressure, good tackling, relentless in their tackling. It was a great day. Good numbers, big turnout. They all enjoyed the day. Unfortunately for Pepe, long drive home. But brings the Crows through to this weekend. The big dance on Saturday against the Palumpa Power, 2:30, Wadeye main oval. It's going to be a great game. We've got it all happening. Got Oz kick for the kids before the game, a jumping castle for them as well, barbecues galore around the ground. We've got live music from the Red Sunset Band on the stage. The big screen that's going to be playing the game live. Can't wait to see that. And yeah, what a game it's going to be. My tip, I think, listen, my heart says the Crows. I think it's going to be a close. I said that last week that it was going to be a close game, and the Crows rolled them. But we'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to stick with the Crows by about 12 points. And yeah, can't wait to be back in Wadeye with you guys. Flying back in Friday and get stuck into it early Saturday morning. I'll see you back out there. Back to you guys in the studio.
And welcome back to the Wadeye Footy Show. We're just talking in the break. There's a rumour going around that the principal of Pepperminati, JP, who played about maybe 6 or 7 games at the start of the year, he's making his comeback for the grand final. What do you think of that, boys?
Yeah, JP's he's been with Palumpa the last few years. I think he's good to have. You know, he's got a cool head on him. I definitely think that it'll be a good ad for Palumpa. Yeah. Another strike force, old JP. You know, hopefully he doesn't do a Hemi.
He's pretty old. He's getting pretty old now.
So see how he goes.
Now, I'll ask you two this, especially you, Michael. We've got these Spirit Awards that we gave out last week. So one was to Wally, I believe. Yeah, yep.
Wally from Pepe,
and then the Crows player, Dueling, who have been showing good spirits all year. So do you want to just talk about these medals and what they mean? It's about, you know, the No More campaign and what that's about.
No More campaign and good spirit.
Yeah. So you and Willie will be helping to choose the medals on grand final day. So about what you're looking for, you know.
So what are we looking for? Like good players and
player.
Yeah, and something
maybe
like that. Yeah.
no swearing at the umpire.
Yeah.
And no violence.
Yeah.
No, that's really, really, really good. So, as you can see, the cup here as well, sponsored by West Daily. What do you think? It's probably the biggest cup
Yeah, it is.
you've seen?
It's massive.
Yeah. And then we've got, lastly, the best on ground medal.
Best on ground, yeah.
Now, who's your tip, Willie? Who's going to be the best player on the ground in the grand final on Saturday?
Not really. I don't even know much of the Palumpa. I don't know who's best player, but I just sit back and just relax and just watch the game.
What's the game?
We'll just see whoever, when you get to the grand final, we'll probably see and get back to him.
Who do you reckon, Michael's going to be the best player?
I don't know. I think it's up to the boys. Whoever plays really good, you know, like there's got to be few in the field. It's going to be hard for me to choose.
That's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Especially those two teams. There's a lot of good players in that,
a lot
isn't
of
there?
them.
Yeah. Right, before we go, we're going to head to Streak Talk in just a minute. But before we go, I just wanted to So I don't know if you can see these, but we got these done. I want you to put this across, Birrigan.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Now, Donnie, do you want to read this out? Can you see what it says there, Birrigan?
No, I can't even see it. What is it? Men's
health matters. So we got these done. The men's shed actually painted these up. And we got these printed, up in Queensland. Yeah,
Looks good.
they look good, don't they?
Yeah.
And these were proudly sponsored and purchased by John Armat, who's just sitting in the crowd over there. John, do you want to come over and?
Cheers, John.
Cheers, Johnny.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Man.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, man.
He's actually sitting on the new stadium they've put in just over here. That's the Michael Bunduck stand right there. I think they've named it after him.
All right. So on that note, we better head off to Street Talk. Any last things? Thank you guys for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. And
Appreciate it.
everybody get down. The game starts at 2:30. We've got the Red Sunset Band's playing. We've got Bishop Charles coming to
Bishop.
bless the ground.
All right.
Yeah. That'll be really good.
That'll be good.
We've also got the Chumbra and Woolgitty mob doing the Welcome to Country dancing before the game. There's lots going on. We've got the junior footy match beforehand. Plenty going on. So thanks again, guys, for coming out. And anything to say before we leave?
Not really. No.
All good? Awesome. And we'd like to thank the Charlie King and the No More campaign for sponsoring this local Wadeye footy show. So thanks again, and on to Street Talk. We'll see you. Maybe we'll do a last show of a review of the recap of the season with a few extra guests on it. So thanks again.
Oh, call them and get them.
Crows!
Yeah, school. Who's gonna win? Power or Crow?
I am Chaz and I think Crow gonna win lead.
Good luck to whoever win this.
Who's going to win? And what's your tip, Palumpa or Crow?
My job is I'm an African relation officer. I'm working here for my mom's homeland. And I'm enjoying, and I worked last year, 2011. And this World Cup is going to be in, I think, Crow.
My name is Barbara, and I work at school. And I think the winning grand final now Crow. Oh, what is that?
Hey, who's going to win, kids? Crow! Barge through the council doors, who the cup's proudly sponsored by. Who do we have here? All right, thank you, ladies. And who do you think's going to win on Saturday?
Who's gonna win?
I think maybe Power.
Power? Oh, you two on the other side of the field, hey? And Desi? And? Hey, what are you holding there? Carriership Cup. And who's going to win?
Crows.
Power.
Sponsored by West Daily Council. I think probably now Crows. I hope I'm thinking of the same.
Crows as well. Well, walk.
Walk, eh? Walk, I think it's gonna win. Nah, go to Jongana.
I'm going to sing with the grand final. First song I'm going to sing, Crows.
Crows will win?
People living, just a people.
All right. I'm here with these two traditional owners. We've got Leonard Duller and Stephen Pulchin. What are you holding there, boys?
Final.
Oh, now Who do you think's gonna win?
Fingers crossed. I don't know, maybe.
I'm going back to my homeland.
You both think Crows? Well, Plumper are pretty good. And then can you explain this one for me, Rebel? That little symbol there in the Wadeye Football League?
What a magic symbol.
True.
For the symbol.
Hey, so who do we got here? I'm having a guess. You're going for who?
Go Crow!
Yay! Right, so I've just hijacked the serious board meeting. Sorry about that, Scott. So Toby, who do you think's going to win the big day?
I've got two of my grandsons working for, one for Crow, one for Bell. So anyone
The Crows? Good work. And the power all mixed there. Very good. Scott at the back there. What's your tip? Yeah? Good work. Alright, I'll let you get back to the meeting. I'll see you on Saturday. Umba.
210 games with St Mary's. Harold Anderson is my name. Coached the reserve grade to 2 premierships, winning premierships, and the under 16 one premiership. From word around town, I'm playing for the underdogs.
The underdogs. Palumpa Power, are you?
Palumpa Power.
Also, my job is I work for as Tamar Youth Indigenous Corporation Manager. Also, I was working here nearly 3 years. And also, I got this big cup. I don't know which team gonna win, so I'm going for Adelaide Crow. So I think Adelaide Crow might take the cup.
Oh.